Hi, it's David in the stained glass studio, and Jeannie and I were having a talk about this window, and she was worried that she was going to have to use 1/8 inch zinc on the top of the window. And I reminded her that we've done it before in the past, that we've been able to put 1/4 inch. And she doesn't have a very good memory of it, and so I thought, as I'm going to teach her how to do it, and you can follow along with us. Now, the first thing you want to do when you're going for a project like this is ensure that your zinc will fit. Well, now this is about the halfway mark, and if I put it up here and I swing this around, you can see that it's going to be short. So, in order for us to ensure that we get enough, well, I'm going to take a little piece of zinc. We'll start here. And we'll get this piece to start here, and then of course it'll be long enough to go across. So that's all the part that you're going to see of me, and now I'm going to turn it over to Jeannie so she can start. We're ready to start, and you've got nails and a fid. So the first thing I want you to do is drive a few nails down here on the bottom so that the stained glass doesn't get shoved around. And you're holding them like you're supposed to, which is that you don't want to miss the nail. Now, with the ones on the end, you might want to drive them in a little deeper than you usually do for holding glass, because you're holding against the stained glass from being shoved. Good. Okay, that's enough. The ones in the middle don't need it so much. The ones on the end do. Great. Okay, now take your fid and spread open the little piece of zinc that we're going to put on first. Okay, that was pretty good. Now take the back edge of the fid and twist it a little bit against the zinc. See how it spreads it even farther? Okay, that's great. Now let's lay it upon the window, and let's kind of decide where you want it to end. We want to figure out where you want it to end so that it's going to end on a spot that'll make sense. So actually, I think yeah, that's what you want to do. Find the spot you want it to end. You will probably want to have it end. Okay. And then nail it in with about 3 nails right there at that spot. Okay, how did you feel about that, Jeannie?
So far, so good.
Okay, now you're going to start bending it slightly, just very so easily, against this side of the window. Okay, now before you go any further, so you're starting to get a little bit of pressure on here. So now I want to put a couple of nails down on this side so that it won't slip this way. You'll You'll take these out when you get the other one down. Okay. Now what I like to do is push the far edge down quite a ways so that I can easily bend the metal. You see how it's pulling up over here? See over here how it's pulling up? See, so go ahead and bend it down some more. Yeah, you're doing great. Now, put a nail in right there to hold it. Put it not away from the window. There you go. Good. Okay. Now you see how it's kind of spread out a ways from it?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, now you're going to push that up in there. And get a nail on it. Okay, did it pull it up closer?
Yeah.
Okay, now as you're going along this way, you want to drive it up. Okay, is it close enough? Is it tight? Okay, do you feel like that's tight against the edge of the piece all along here?
Yeah.
How about at the very end here now?
Okay.
So it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're ready to start with the other piece. And so I'm going to hold this end. Wait, first you have to spread it. All right, I'm going to try and hold this out here for you. You're going to put 3 in, so go ahead and put all 3 of them in there. Get it pounded. Now I'm trying to hold it down some. I can only do that much. Now as it curved, you need to kind of bend it back. Now this is really why you need to get this nailed on the other side, because you have to pound on it.
There.
Now we're gonna
So this is tricky because it tends to twist.
Yeah, it is. And you want to keep it going flat, and you want it tight up against the edge. And you see,
So you're using the pliers just to get it back flat. And it would be better if David had more room, because he's right up against the kiln back there.
okay, see, it's still got a little bit of a tip on it, but that's as close as I can get it. I'm going to come around resolution. And should I let you finish it up, or should I?
Oh, you're doing fine.
You sound like one of our beginner students. Okay, come on, buddy. Mark your iron, and we'll go on to the next stage. What we have to do here, pull out these bottom nails, and then you want to mark how the zinc needs to be cut. If you want to, so bring your marker over here. Is that shoved in so that it'll tie? hit tightly.
Yeah.
Okay, come on down here and mark where you... Okay, now go cut it. Okay, now you need to spread it. Okay, you can see here that Jeannie's got the top and the bottom soldered on this side. So they're all in place, just where we want them. Now what we're going to do is cut off these two wild edges. That's an important part. When you're putting the zinc around, you want to leave the two edges wild. And that way it's easier to fit everything. Okay, so I'm going to pull it to where it's over the board. Now I'm going to move the board so it's over the table. Now I've got my saw here, and I'm just going to undo the tabletop, and now I've got the live blade, so you got to be careful. Okay, so now what we're going to do is patina this zinc on this side, then flip it over and do the whole process on the other side.
And I'm doing it in black because they wanted a dark color.
Okay, now we do have black patina for zinc. Do you find any difference when you're using the zinc that's made for?
I don't. We could try it just for an experiment.
We don't have to.
There's Jack's.
Oh, well, that's different. That Jack stuff is pretty powerful. Okay, so what does CJs do for us?
It's a flux remover. So we want to get all the flux off of this. And if we do it now, then hopefully 6 months down the road, we won't have this white film coming on.
Okay. Now, when you're doing the patina, are you going to be trying to put it on the top edge and the side, or?
I am, yeah.
And what's this you're putting
Just
on?
water.
Is that to help get the CJs off, or help? Is it like having water in your dish soap?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you need to put water on the bottom edge too?
Yeah.
You're probably going to do that, and I just have to kibitz, huh?
It's okay.
Okay, Jeannie, we know from experience that this is not gonna, it's gonna get nice and black and then it'll wipe right off, right? What happens when it wipes off?
Yeah, it turns back to a silver because I scrub it so well that it turns back to silver. So what I think might help is probably I should rough it up a little bit with some steel wool.
Okay. Now, how much do you rough it up?
About that much.
Now, you're only doing it where the solder is, right?
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't you also be doing it on the zinc itself, all the way around?
What would I do without you there?
You'd probably get things done faster and you wouldn't be so annoyed. You have to have frustration on every project.
Opposition. Does it make us do a better job?
Okay, and I really wonder if that's enough. I wonder if,
More?
well, because I don't have a whole lot of faith in patina on zinc, so and are you going to put hanging rings on the back side of this when?
Yes, 5 of them.
Okay. All right. Now what?
Patina.
Okay. So this is just Novacan black patina. Okay. Well, it's going on nice and black.
If only it would stay that way, huh?
Look at that. It's beautiful. And so that's probably one of the additional disappointments that people have, is because they put some on and then it doesn't stay that color.
And then you scrub it off.
Okay. I can see on the edge here it's it's got some patina on it, but it's not really heavy.
Getting there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, and then you just let it set for a minute or two. Make sure that it sinks in. And then I will put some spray. And this is quick clean.
Okay, and what does Quick Clean do for you?
It also cleans off the patina, but it also neutralizes the, cleans the patina and neutralizes it. Because I think if we just left it now, we would certainly get some of that, after a few months, get that white stuff. So we do have to neutralize it.
And what is that white stuff? Somebody said it was
Some people say it's a, what do they call it?
mold,
Mold, which is
which I don't
not.
think that's what it is. So I noticed that when you put it on, you did do a heavy enough coat that it was wet from the stuff.
Yeah, so I'm letting this dry a little bit, and then if I need to, I can put more on. Because with this one, we do want it to be pretty dark.
Okay. Well, it does look pretty good. If you, do you need to polish it anymore, or is it going to be...
I do have some polish.
Okay, now I like to warn people that if they put polish on their glass, that it's going to make it slippery.
Yep, good morning. I put so very little, like you can see, or maybe you can't, but there's a tiny bit, and that's going to be for this whole site.
And what do you think the polish does? Does it seal it somehow, or?
Well, I would think so, right? Because when you put wax on your car after you've cleaned it, isn't that supposed to seal it in?
Okay, I guess, I'm hoping.
Well, I'm liking how it's taking the color.
Okay.
So I'm going to buff it now and just kind of make it shiny. The client and the fellow who helped to design it are coming over in about an hour. So it'll be kind of fun maybe to get their reaction.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. We don't often do that.
No.
Okay, now
Turn it over.
yeah, so now we're going to turn it over. I see you've got some names engraved in here. That's
They
kind of cool.
are the names of her dogs.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And if you look close here, it has some initials and a year on the tree.
Well, that's cool. I've noticed sometimes that animal lovers can be very sentimental about their pets. You know, our daughter Camille has a dog. How old is Bobby now?
About 13.
He's kind of having hard time now. His lifespan is about reached. Everybody loves Bobby.
Move the table.
Okay.
Here we go. Do you find it stronger since we put the zinc on?
Oh yeah. Now, most of this zinc is pretty good. It is tipped slightly, but it's not bad. Now, do we need to put towels down again because of the pieces that hold it up?
No,
You think it's okay?
I'm not going to be soldering.
Just that.
Ooh, I get to see through it for the first time. Beautiful.
Wow, look at that bird. It's all shiny.
Uh-huh, that's the back side.
Okay.
Good job.
Now should I, okay, right over here, see how that's not quite flat? Should I?
One piece did stick up more because of how the glass fit.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay.
Okay, so you have to have me in the window. Okay.
Ready?
Come in.
Oh.
Come on in.
Oh, look.
Here we are.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Goodness, it's so
Oh, it's
pretty.
too beautiful. to
Is
live
it
in
what you
this house.
expected?
I didn't expect. I just knew it was going to be lovely. Wow.
Wow, that really looks nice.
I think it turned out nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look. So your red thing is just...